South Africa's battle against violent crime has come into full focus following the killing of Johannesburg DJ and property activist Warrick, popularly known as DJ Warras. The leader of the March and March movement, Jacinta Ngobese-Zuma, has called on President Cyril Ramaphosa to declare a state of emergency following the killing. In a social media post, Ngobese-Zuma made a plea to the government to deploy the South African National Defence Force, claiming that the citizens' lives are under threat. She stated that President Cyril Ramaphosa must declare a state of emergency and deploy the SANDF. So Ngobese-Zuma has called for the declaration of a state of emergency. But what exactly is a state of emergency, and when was the last time a state of emergency was declared in South Africa? According to the Constitution, a state of emergency may be declared when the life of the nation is threatened by war, invasion, general insurrection, disorder, national disaster, or other public emergency, and the declaration is necessary to restore peace and order. The last time South Africa declared a state of emergency was on July 20, 1985, under apartheid President P.W. Botha. The state of emergency lasted a year, and according to historians, with increasing international pressure on the apartheid regime, racist South Africa's allies in the West started to slowly turn their backs on South Africa's racist regime, eventually paving the way for negotiations and ultimate black rule less than a decade later. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, that was very close to a state of emergency but not quite. President Ramaphosa declared a state of disaster. International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola is on record saying that the younger politicians in the ANC had pushed for a state of emergency during COVID, but it was the older politicians within the ANC who helped steer the president towards a state of disaster, preventing the streets of South Africa from being flooded by soldiers in camouflage. The death of DJ Warras is undoubtedly sad, and the rise in criminality and violence in South Africa is the cause of concern for all South Africans. So let's hear your views. Is the state of emergency the answer or even the question for South Africa's problems? Let's engage in the comment section. DJ Warras was shot dead on Tuesday the 16th of December outside Zambezi House in Johannesburg CBD. Police have said video footage shows a short man with dreadlocks approaching him, opening fire and fleeing the scene. Ngobese-Zuma has called on supporters to mobilize and protest, urging citizens to demand accountability from the government. A picket is planned outside Durban City Hall on Friday, the 19th of December, to honor DJ Warras and to call for justice. Her comments have sparked debate online, with some South Africans backing her for her tougher action, while others have urged restraint as the investigations continue. Meanwhile, Johannesburg MMC for Public Safety Mgcini Traku says that preliminary findings suggest that the killing was a targeted hit linked to Stock's work of reclaiming hijacked buildings. The MMC revealed that Stock had obtained 5 protection orders against individuals who had allegedly threatened him before his death, and that those named are expected to be questioned as investigations continue. That is all for today. Visit our website at iol.co.za for more news-related content. I am Mindy Mchali on IOL News.